Hey, what's up, everybody? You guys know my website, it's dojustice.com. And I wanted to talk about this weekend. I was on the bus, I was going downtown to go out for the night. I was just paying attention to myself, because I was all dressed up and all done up. You know how you get when you're going out trying to feel cute. And you just never know who's going to be on the bus that night and stuff, whatever. But I was sitting there, and then this guy comes and sits by me, and he's all thugged out, and it's all player, all this kind of stuff. And so I just wasn't even trying to pay attention to him. And then he noticed my nails because I got them done. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have them French tip because I just love it. I think it looks cute. I feel sexy when I have them like that. It just makes me feel good. So he was like, "Oh, I see your nails," and I looked at him, and you don't know how people are gonna take it at first or whatever. So I was just like, "Thank you very much." And then I didn't notice that he put his hand up, for me to pound him up, and so I kind of left him hanging, right? And so he was like, "Oh, I see you don't want to mess your nails up, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that you wanted to pound me up." I was like, "I just got him done, though." And he was like, "Oh, you got a show tonight or something?" I was like, "No, just out here I'm just doing it because I like to do it because I feel cute and whatever." He's like, "Oh, you killing them, Pa? You killing them?" So then it totally changed, of course, because anytime you get a compliment, it's going to totally change how I interact with you. Because, okay, it's real stupid, but when I used to coach, this is one of the things that my athletes, Rachel, used to tell me. She was like, "Coach, if you're in a bad mood, all we have to do is give you a compliment, and it totally changes how you interact with us." And I was like, "No, it doesn't." And I was all like, "No, I don't." She goes, "I love that shirt you got." I was like, "Really? Thank you." So anyways, so it opened me up to him, and then so I started talking to him, and then we were just talking back and forth, and just kind of about where I was going. I was going to go see my cousin downtown, and he was helping me find where I needed to go and everything like that. He was just a really, really nice guy, real gregarious, and he started talking to other people and everything. And so I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I'm trying to open myself up more to seeing people out there in the world, and not to be so wrapped up in my life that I don't see people for who they are, just like you and I, having their own issues and their own struggles, their own things that they're working through. And so then I kind of just opened up my eyes and started looking at different people and talking to different people, and we just kind of started having a conversation. And really I felt really appreciative that one, that this thugged out guy would interact with me. Obviously gay man, my face was all shimmered up, had makeup on, my nails were done, I had jewelry in, all my clothing was tight. So he just interacted with me like a human being, and he appreciated the fact that I was putting in that time to make myself feel how I wanted to feel. And I just thought it was a great place to be in this world with people like that now. And I thought that more people should be like him, like this guy who maybe we would assume would be homophobic or whatever, but he wasn't. And it wasn't like he was on the down low or anything like that. He just was interacting with me respectfully, and how I wanted to be interacted with, obviously by the way I was presenting myself with the makeup and with my nails done. And so I really appreciated that. And so I took out my card for 124, and I don't know if you guys have seen my card. This isn't it, but can you? Okay. It's the picture with me that's got half of my face as a guy and half of my face as a woman. So, and then on the back of it has all the information about 124 and about some other things I do. So I took it out and I gave it to him, and he looked at it and he was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool," And so, and I was like, "Yeah, just check." I was like, "You seem like a really cool guy, a real gregarious guy, and I know you're out there trying to make your money and make your paper and stuff like that. So why don't you check this out when you get an opportunity? And if you enjoy it, get on my waiting list." And he was like, "All right, cool, man. I'll do that." And and then so then I go, "So do you have a card?" And he's like, "Nah, I don't have a card, but I should get on it, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, you should, definitely." And he was like, "'Cause that was pretty player for you to just pull it out like that. Like, here's my card." And I was like, "Ah, thank you." But it was just a great interchange. And so the only reason I wanted to tell you guys about that is just because that's kind of how I approach the 124 at this point in time. It's not it's rare that I just go hand them to strangers, but I look for people with that good energy out there in the world, who are out there interacting with people for who they are and putting out that love and that good vibe and that good energy out in the world, because those are people who I want to be involved and people that I want to help out and I want to have help me out too. So it's really not a difficult thing to pass out the cards or whatever. If you just listen for people and you look for people, then they'll take it and they'll see it, and some of them will go to it and some of them won't. I blog sometimes, respond to blogs, and sometimes people just put positive stuff out there and I'm like, hey, check out my website, you seem pretty positive and you got a good outlook on life, check it out, and if you enjoy it, get on the waiting list. And people have done it. So just putting it out there to kind of help y'all out. If you're having issues handing out cards or whatever, or getting people to sign up, it's like, it's whatever. The people, you will bring the people who need to be in it and want to be in it, they'll gravitate to you. So don't fret about it. Just believe that you can do it. Maybe it's easier for me because I my product's been being paid for since my first month. But I think this is kind of how I always went about it and doing it. So just check it out. Thank you to the guy on the bus, and I got nothing but love for y'all. Peace, and I'm out.